Tell it.
Janae.
Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, episode 7. That means don't forget the like button.
Don't forget to subscribe if you're new.
Don't forget about Patreon.
Harry was trying to tell me that you're saying,
oh, there's a crew that showed up recently, called themselves the Scorpions.
I can tell you're young, you're trying to do the right thing, but this isn't it. Osborn is hiding something.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with that. Because, like, what are you doing over here? Your like domain is like Hell's Kitchen. Why are you over here?
Geeking out that is actually his voice.
Because there's no way in hell Daredevil would help out Osborn. Like,
No.
he can't hear his heartbeat and tell that he's full of shit.
No, Harry's definitely lying. Harry is lying for sure.
Nico, please, just talk to me. You really outdid yourself on this one, Peter.
No, really, Harry messed that up. I meant Norman is lying,
Yeah.
not Harry.
I messed up, big time, and I don't know how to fix it.
at least you know what you did wrong.
Have you talked to Lonnie recently?
I just wish he would tell me what's going on. It's obvious something's been bothering him for a while. I just want to know if it's me.
Yeah, that's fair.
No way.
How am I supposed to not think it's me?
Mind y'all's business.
I decide what I can and can't handle. That's not someone else's choice to make.
It is kind of my business, though.
Is it?
Sorry.
It's my business. I don't got to tell you what I'm doing.
Oh, if you're like online, it's okay.
Yeah.
I wish I could stay, but I've got my internship.
Right, I forgot all about that
Yes,
plot
he's in
line.
love with her.
Always available to. Oh no, I got it.
Uh-oh.
What did it say?
It's Dre.
You're not just slightly worried about the Scorpions chasing us all over Harlem? Scorpions know whose turf this is. And if they didn't get the hint from the last time they tried us, boy, ready.
Sir,
I don't
last
think they were gonna
time
be ready.
y'all barely got out of that. You were about to get stabbed if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
And the only reason why the fight stopped was because the cops were coming. Yeah, it's getting real, my nigga. There's guns now.
Yeah.
Have everything under control.
No, you don't. Dang, hopefully that's not like the last conversation he's gonna have with him.
You think it's funny? Let your mama know she loved? Don't sweat them fools. Come on, Tombstone, you're one of us now.
Okay, Rick Ross.
You hear that shit?
What'd he say?
He said, oh, I love my mom too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, where was that at when Harry was in the room? Jackass.
With our satellite to locate Octavius by tracking the energy left behind by his weapons. Solar? I doubt he's managed to
Harness the power of the sun.
Are there any elements from the signal that you were able to identify?
I found some traces of lead, but it was a mixture.
Not to mention boron carbide stands out since it has extraordinary properties like ultra high hardness, low density, and high temperature strength. The biggest use for that kind of composite is for nuclear shielding. I mean, he has to know how dangerous it is, especially as a power source. I mean, if the casing surrounding
Is this going to tie in the Hulk?
severe radiation
Yeah, probably for Adameus.
What? Yeah.
You know,
Adameus?
Is that his name?
Yeah, Adameus Cho.
Cho.
I put my foot down, and he called me again.
Isn't it Amadeus?
What'd I say?
Adameus?
I don't think I said Adameus.
You definitely did. Please rewind, because you definitely did. I think it's Amadeus.
Amadeus.
That's
Judging by its energy output, this must be a new piece of tech created by Octavius.
That would make sense because the light on the thing was green.
mm-hmm.
Hey, Nico, how's life? No. Oh, Nico, you live here? No. Alright, come on, Aaron. Just relax. Might be at the wrong house. I'm looking for a girl named Nico.
No, you're at the right place.
Yeah, idiot. He did say that.
She's a foster kid.
No, that's for the night keyboard breakers. Hold on, it's here. Just let me sort by.
Over something to eat. Yeah.
Sure, but you're buying. And just so you know, I eat a lot.
A vagina.
Oh my god, shut up.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you to forgive Peter.
Of course you do. Let me guess. He put you up to this.
This is all on me.
How could he not with his new bestie as his rich kid sidekick?
Okay.
What is wrong with you? Do you hate the idea of him being a hero that much?
It's not about him being a hero and me behind.
He didn't go anywhere. He didn't leave you behind.
I know you want to blame me for ruining everything, but the reality is, I'm not the one who kept all this a secret from you in the first place.
Whose side are you on?
Right.
What's going on?
What just happened?
Peter didn't intentionally bring me on to Team Spider-Man. I only found out because I was in the right place at the right time.
Funny how that works out.
Yeah, because you're being like extra difficult for literally no fucking reason.
I mean, I would be a little bitter too.
Bitter is one thing, but you're being difficult to where you're being irrational and you're not even listening to reason. You're just being mad. For some reason, I just, in my mind, I knew the car was going over the cliff.
Me too. I was for sure they were about
Like,
to
this is
fly
a terrible
off the
idea.
roof.
Oh my God, you guys
Yeah.
are going to die.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Could you use that spectrometer thing to get another ping? Thanks, Mr. Osborn.
That was kind of cool.
It's weird because you're like an evil Tony for him.
You know, maybe this is my sign from the universe to stick to the subway.
You're doing fine. I crashed my dad's Audi the first time I tried to drive.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
shit. April O'Neil?
Damn, nice ride. Wait, I know you. You're that Osborne brat.
Hey,
It's okay. Let's just go.
I'm not the one who has to add fire on my car to make it seem like it's going fast. Though kudos for making it match your life, considering both seem to be up in flames.
That guy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
First one to the sub shop, 8 blocks down.
Girl, you was just starting stopping. Like, what
Right.
do you mean right now?
You do not know how to drive. It's your boy Clay.
Pop off. You know I had to bring it to you right now live on
If you lose his Harry's face, bruh. I got next is crazy.
Oh my goodness. I'm like so nervous right now.
Yeah, because I don't want them to crash or get T-boned or some dumb shit. What the fuck?
I knew it was something because she kept rubbing it and holding it.
I figured it was like a memento from her mom or something like that. I didn't think anything like that, though. What the fuck?
I know, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that with your car.
awesome.
Yo, Tombstone, you got someone here to see you.
I didn't believe your brother when he said that this was where you had been going, but I had to come check just in case. Lonnie, I am not an idiot. Dre told me everything. He's worried about you, Lon. We both are. I mean, a gang? This isn't your world.
Bitch, he was in a gang. I'm only here because of him.
Right. He could have.
What kind of older brother would he be then? Knowing this. You know, because you
One
know who.
that's still on
'cause
the
you know
football
who,
team.
Yeah, but you know who doesn't know any of this? His fucking parents. She was already stressed the hell out beforehand. Not the kill shot.
The kill shot.
What's up, everybody?
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Join Patreon today. Well, you'll get everything.
Uncut.
Unedited.
Don't forget to pick a tier.
And remember.
You'll get it first.
Let's get it.
I think.
Damn.
Is he wearing? Is his vest metal?
Yeah. The vest. It's, oh, shit!
A true host greets his guests when they come to his home.
Yeah, like your arms is out. Ain't no fucking way somebody didn't nick you. Kill Big Don. Kill Big Don.
Ha! Molly Wop. She ain't gonna stay put. Oh. Oh.
You about to get hit with a safe. Oh. Hey, that's a video game move right there. I've done that.
was.
Okay, you never told them tale.
Well, I can't say I'll be joining NASCAR just yet, but I think that was a pretty successful first attempt at driving.
Forget Nappy or you
There we go. Because that's what I said. Literally dragged ways down New York City.
so everything's Gucci?
We're Gucci.
Ew, don't say that. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
please don't.
No, I'm still mad at Pete.
I can't control how you feel about Peter.
I would love to. Though, don't blame me if your reading comes out bad. Back
Come on.
to us.
Come on.
Harry.
Apparently we're doing this. Oh, what?
Come on, Araya. Don't tell me you're too afraid to find a scorpion.
Scorpion? No.
What?
No, pretending to be a scorpion?
What was that?
Late buffer, maybe? Oh! Damn!
He's not letting me reach him with that tail.
Oh, yes. Use your environment, Peter.
He's about to get fucked up because he's supposed to have his back and he doesn't have his back currently.
Because he's busy doing something else.
Just look for your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Out of web fluid. All right, Scorpion guy, just wait here while I find a pest control professional to take you.
Uh-oh.
I would have ran.
Oh, because the gamma energy
Gamma.
shits.
Stop it! That thing is overheating!
There we go.
Yeah.
You don't have any left. Yeah. And this is the part where you learn, you know what? I need to keep a spare on me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, well, you lost this episode of Tug of War.
Yeah.
Ooh, please.
Come out, old friend.
Dang, you can't hold that and stop that. Oh, my God. Yep.
Peter, what just happened?
Mr. Osborn!
I'm getting reports that your stomach's been punctured. That shouldn't be possible.
It's possible.
Oh, so he is the Green Goblin now.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because where are you gone to already?
Oh, you punctured him and you're going to beat him up on top of that?
He's a cold-blooded killer. This man pulled out a knife to stab a gangster and then fist fight.
Sorry, Aranya. This is one fight you won't crawl away from.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. He's 100% already Green Goblin.
What you doing there, buddy?
Okay, he's not on the glider.
Yeah, he's
So
just
he
controlling
definitely invented the glider.
Why is it blowing up?
Because he's lashing out and there's explosive shit in there, I guess. Like, even this episode knows that shit was heavy.
Right.
Damn.
The way it ended.
We took a loss. Damn, we took a loss. We took a
Gosh,
badass
I
loss. Stabbed right through that thing. At least it wasn't like on this side. Not that that's
Right.
much better, but like it's better to go through this side than your heart.
Yeah. I don't want you to die.
Well, if this gets out and she finds out about this, she'll probably start coming back around. Nothing like tragedy to bring people back together.
That's sad.
Honestly, I get, and I'll say it again. I don't care. I understand why she's upset because, like, how could you hide that from me? You know, I thought we were supposed to be closer than that. I thought we were supposed to be better than that. If like we've been like losers for so long, if one of us did something so incredible and so amazing, like yeah, like obviously we would tell each other because it would be us in our own little world. Like it's always like at the end of the day, it's always been you and me forever, and you chose not to do that. But then I find out this person that I'm kind of envious of and judgmental of, like he knows it over me, especially after I've already been feeling away. about y'all hanging out so much and you kind of forcing this nigga on me, yeah, I'm probably gonna be upset. But with given context, like, I feel like at some point you gotta even that shit out now. Like, you're already like, yeah, you're mad, but like, I feel like knowing new information should change how you feel. Some people do it quicker than others, I guess, but yeah, like, it should definitely change how you feel to some degree. Like, yeah, obviously I didn't tell you, but it's not like I just chose not to tell you just because I didn't feel like telling you because you don't fucking matter. And like, don't be dumb. I did it because obviously doing this kind of thing warrants a lot of attention and a lot of people who are going to be after me. As you can see, 2 people now know my identity that I did not want to know my fucking identity. What happens when people that don't fuck with me for real find that out too? And what that does to you in your life now. Like, that's not one of the things where you're like, you have to let me choose. No, this is not one of those scenarios. But again, that's just me and how I feel about it. I feel like when people do that in shows like this, it's not completely justifiable.
I think that I hear what you're saying, and I do partially agree. As far as like, you hear new information, then things should change. I just don't think that for everybody it's going to happen like that.
That's why I said some people do it faster than others.
Take time. Like, sometimes when you're upset, even if you find out that it wasn't really the thing that you thought it was, you can't really get rid of that feeling of that, like, irritation or like that anger or whatever it is. Sometimes it just doesn't just go away like that. You have to take a chill
process
pill
it, yeah,
for a while, or process it, yeah. Or she hears what Harry is saying, but she has to like make that up in her own mind because she's the one who was angry. So you're telling me this information, and yeah, I hear you, but I have to tell myself that he's doing it to protect me, and that whatever. I have to convince myself of that before I can just be like, okay, and accept it.
And that's why I say when she finds out about him getting hurt the way he did, then that'll probably be that thing that clicks for her. Be like, oh shit, because like, you really got hurt, and I really almost lost your ass because of this hero shit. This is actually some real dangerous shit. This is not some Saturday morning cartoon type stuff. Fuck. Maybe you did do me a solid type thing. And that's why I feel like she's going to go in that direction. However, back to what you said, yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. Like, I know people will do it faster than others. I'm the type with new information, I'll get over it pretty quick because it'll let me realize, oh, okay, cool. That thought process I had is invalid because it's me tripping. Like, I put myself in the position where I thought about some shit, or I put my mind into a mental state where I didn't have all the facts together. Now that I have all the facts together, completed and everything, then it's like, oh, okay, well, there's no need for me to trip anymore because that's not even the reason why I'm mad anymore. The reason why I'm mad is invalid and doesn't exist. Like, remember that episode of Windbreaker when the main dude was beefing with dude? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. Like, I lose my luster for the fight now because like there's nothing left to fight for. Like, now that I know, now that it's squashed and everything's out in the open and everybody's communicated properly, it's like, oh well, like, what are we fighting about then? Yeah. So then it's easier for me to just like kill that shit. I do understand where you're coming from with the whole, like, it takes the time to process. That's why I said it takes a minute for some people to get through that. But she isn't listening. That's why I have a problem with her and how she's going through with it, because she's not taking in the information. Like, she's hearing it, but she's not receiving it. You know what I mean? Like, she's hearing it and then she's still putting her own personal feelings above the facts.
But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't always just see it automatically, even though you hear the information. It doesn't necessarily change how you feel at that moment or within the next, moments or whatever. You still feel that anger or, not anger. There's another word I'm looking for. You still feel that.
I was going to say frustration, but that doesn't feel like it's enough emotion. Betrayal?
I'll say frustration, betrayal, sure. You still feel that, and I hear you telling me this, but that's what I mean by it's not just going to change how I feel. How I'm feeling is still up here versus what it is that you're telling me. Like, I hear you, okay, but I'm still upset because this is my best friend. No matter you tell me he did it to protect me, he's still my best friend. He's still my best friend, and we're close, and we tell each other everything. And he has this huge secret that I didn't know that somebody else knows. Like, I could understand, although I say she should, I think personally that she should have came around by the time they were done talking and stuff like that.
Yeah, especially by then.
I do,
because if you could like not judge a book by its cover with him after doing all this or whatever, maybe he's been right about stuff and I've just been the one that's tripping.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. I just, of course, see it from the other side, but
I see it from the other side too. But I just, because my mind doesn't work that way, I find it vexing and irritating because it's just like, girl, you have all the information. This man came to you out of the kindness of his own heart because he respects you and his relationship. He's made very much mention of that when he didn't have to. He went out of his way to try and make things right for the both of y'all. Meanwhile, he's out here still doing this hero shit, putting his life on the line constantly. Like, I've had to watch him do this. You haven't got to see that yet. And unfortunately, it was my fault that we even got to this point in the first place because I thought you guys did know everything. So I felt the need to like be like, yeah, so like him being Spider-Man, shit's cool, right? Oh shit, you didn't know? I thought you knew everything. You know what? I'm drunk. I had too much pizza.
Really? I'm drunk. I had too much pizza.
I had too much pizza. I've been hitting it too hard. My fault.
Shut up.
You know what I mean? So like, I understand why he's doing what he's doing, and I understand why she feels what she feels. It's just after a certain point now, you have to put a little bit more logic into the emotion instead of just running off of just pure fucking emotion. And that's what she's doing. She's not really being logical about the shit at all. She's not trying to be. She's hearing the logic and deciding to dismiss it by putting more attitude and what's the word I want to find? What's the word I want to use? Passive aggressiveness on top of it. Because like now your bias is coming out because you already don't like him and you already don't fuck with him because of how you felt personally on the person that you thought he was this in particular way because you didn't give him a chance. So now you're pushing that energy into this in particular problem and putting these things together and blaming it all on that. Like now you're being, that's what I'm saying. Like now at this point, now you're being irrational. I can understand you being upset because your friend kept a secret from you. I'm not saying don't be mad at that, but now you're doing the most. You're doing the most. And you're not trying to have that be a change. It shouldn't take your friend getting fucking stabbed through the goddamn chest by a crazy ass supervillain with a scorpion tail of all things to make you like ship up and shape the fuck up. Like that's crazy to me.
You know what I was thinking? Either that makes her shape up or that makes her more upset. Like you're just out here putting your life on the line.
And
like,
that's gonna irritate. That's gonna irritate me more, bro.
It's gonna
that's
go
gonna irritate
either way.
me more because bitch, what do you want from me?
Well, no,
like,
I feel like it's gonna lean more towards
what I was
her
saying?
feeling like, oh, I could have lost my best friend, and I'm over here being upset over something.
Yeah. Now, what happens if these kind of people found out about you?
Yeah.
Especially when you find out that Lonnie and goddamn Pearl were there.
Yeah.
Those are also people that you fucking know. This shit's dangerous, and the only reason why they're saved is because of me. Like I'm doing the Lord's work out here for real, and you mad at me? Why?
And
because I didn't immediately tell you my fucking secret that I'm swinging from building to building. My bad, dog. I decided to spare you that shit, and like just like Harry said, like he's not here because he wanted to be here. He just happened to be at the right place at the right time. Unfortunately for Peter didn't want that shit either. Harry got pushed onto him. Actually,
he really did. He literally did.
He's like, you gotta join Team Spider-Man. What? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
sign up for this.
But you wouldn't know that if you would have talked to them. If you would have talked to Peter from the beginning, it probably would have been more put out there. But you didn't. You just were deciding to ignore him and walk off and have an attitude the entire time. Like communication has to be had. You have to talk. Situations like that have to have a conversation. You can't just blow that shit off because you literally have no fucking idea what's going on. You can't just make it up in your head and then just be like, this is a fact. No, it's not. There's literally 3 other people here that can confirm some shit and you're not even asking.
Let's talk about how Norman let that nigga get stabbed.
Because he was so focused on the Octavia shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the why. Like, what is that like? At this point now, I feel like
Maybe
Doc Ock got
he-
something on you.
That's what I was gonna say. Maybe
Because
he
what he got
knows
on you
his
that
secret.
what he got on you that you let your guard down. Now see if it was Harry, it wouldn't be that because Harry would still be on the goddamn phone,
Yeah.
but he was occupied doing the Lord's work in a different way. So yeah, I don't know. It's whatever the fuck going on. Maybe I don't know. I can't even guess what he's got on him honestly, because it seems like he's playing two sides right now, trying to do the hero thing, but also
Norman?
trying to
Yeah.
And this shit's weird. Are you ready to sell out Peter to General Ross for the Soviet Accords?
Yeah.
You're also not doing
down with
you're
that.
clearly doing some vigilante illegal shit too, but you're gonna sell me? You weren't even supposed to know who the fuck I am. Like, bitch, like I thought you'd be at least grateful to me to not sell me because I saved your son in broad daylight by people who were ready to beat him up on live.
And if he's
What?
working with Spider-Man, that means that he knows Spider-Man's true identity, which means that Ross and them are going to end up knowing his true identity because he's going to have to register, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that can make things even worse.
Completely worse. Because registering isn't just something as simple as putting down your name and your address and shit like that. No, it's your name, it's your address, it's all your regular
powers,
information,
weaknesses,
all that
all
shit. We
that.
need to know what you can do, the limit that you're at, what your weaknesses are, just in case you get out of line, and we can use that to our advantage
Yeah.
to take you down if need be. Because that's what the registration is about. That's what the Soviet Accord is supposed to be for.
Yeah.
I'm not signing up for that shit. Why the fuck would I willingly tell the government that? I'm not telling you that shit, bro. Are you nuts? Because what if it, like Steve said, like people they're run by people who have agendas, and sometimes agendas change. What happens if I'm out here doing a mission, and y'all decide I'm expendable, and you have stuff built to specifically take me out, and I can't really defend myself? But the only reason why you even have that is because I told you. Fuck no, not fucking doing that.
I just wouldn't.
Yeah, until the day comes where you find yourself having to use that like trump card ability, and they're gonna be like, so what the fuck was that? Because now that's gonna be falsifying on your documents and shit like that. Now you got prison
didn't
time.
know I could do that. I just discovered that power.
And you would have had to still discuss. Oh, well, you mean like in the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
I would just lie and be like, "Whoa, I didn't know I could do that before."
Hey, you can never be careful. You can't be too careful with them because they sneaky too. They might end up finding somebody who have the abilities to like, see if you lying or some shit. I don't know.
True.
I can't take that kind of risk. I'd rather just be a vigilante. Where's Steve at? I'm joining the fold.
Right.
Well, this is fun anyway. Dark and somber. Oh, that was the other thing. What the fuck was that Agatha Harkness witch shit on her goddamn...
On her necklace.
Yeah, what was that shit about?
Like, is she supposed to be somebody?
She's a witch. It just clicked. I just made a joke about it, but she's a fucking witch.
You think she's a witch?
She's a witch. She's a witch. She's gothy. She has that fucking pendant shit or whatever the fuck.
It's a circle.
Huh?
It's a circle.
Yeah, but it's a pendant with like a fucking big old crystal in the middle of it. It glue, and when it glue purple, like Agatha Harkness' shit. And on top of that, she has fucking tarot cards in her goddamn pocket.
Glue.
What? Tarot?
It glue?
Yeah, glue.
Is that how you say that?
It sounds better than glowed.
My mind is blown right now.
It glue purple. I'm not gonna say it glowed purple.
It glue purple. I'm learning English. It glue purple.
It glued, it did purple.
Well, because I would say it glowed. But glued makes sense. Oh no, I've gone cross-eyed. I've gone cross-eyed. Anyway, okay, you think she's a witch?
I think she's a witch. She literally has tarot cards in her fucking pocket, dog. She might be somebody who can like do premonitions or some shit with them cards. We never got the full reading with Harry, so we don't know.
Yeah.
All we know is that she drew a devil card.
I'm about to look that up. Is she
What,
somebody?
Nika Minoru?
Yeah.
And she's already a foster kid, so that means she doesn't have an origin. Who's her origin? Japanese American. Yep. I didn't want to make a joke about her driving.
I'm like, she has to be somebody. I just knew she had to be somebody.
I didn't think so until the thing glue. So I was like, oh shit.
Glue?
Sorry. I know it's like
Is
fucking
that
your head up
how
right
you
now.
say that?
I guess.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah,
Right.
that's the. I wonder if she's in my book. Probably not. She might be too new. But yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. All right.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for all the videos that get dropped. Patreon, you'll get it first. Most of socials list down below. Until next time for episode, we on 8. We'll be here. Telling it like it is.